bawled my eyes out in the rain. They had to go out and take me downstairs to get my kid back. And then we buried him.
That's the worst story ever. What are you hiding from? You're hiding from boxes in your boxes?
Yeah, I think she's Daft Punk. Are you...
Is this analog Daft Punk?
Analog Daft Punk? Even Teddy's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to do, huh?
Hi.
Hi.
Good.
I don't think both are gonna fit on your head. I think Daddy needs one, though.
Yeah.
Can you give one to Daddy?
Daddy needs to comb his hair before he goes on camera.
Oops.
Thanks. Now you can't see it, right?
That's beautiful. Must be.
It doesn't fit as well on my head.
No.
My head.
Maybe your head's more square than mine. What do you think? Yeah, no. Head's too fat.
Mommy, me one.
Oh, I need one too?
Back. Back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
It's really hard to see with the sun. Hi.
Hiding. Hiding.
What are we hiding from?
Boxes.
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 Are boxes bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Our hat.
What did you tell him?
Duck.
Oh. Did you tell Teddy he was perfect?
Put helmet back on. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Teddy. Hi. What's Daddy did?
You love your Teddy? Hi.
Oh, hi.
Don't worry, I just started.
We lost our Peyton. She's not in here. She's at your parents.
That sounds so bad though. So we were just talking, so for our insurance, we got this thing. We're with Progressive, and they send you this like thing called a snapshot, and it like you plug it into the computer on your
Am I allowed to yank it out and show during driving?
Probably not. You probably should leave it in. And basically what it is, it like monitors things like speeding and how hard you brake and stuff like that.
If we can find a picture on the internet. There it is, right there. Maybe. Or there's nothing.
Or we're just pointing at things.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're realizing that it's very, very stupidly sensitive. But I got yelled at by it because anytime that you brake too hard, it beeps at you. It happened a lot yesterday, and I'm not that bad.
You brake hard.
I was watching it though. I was sitting there. It's like it wants you to be the person that brakes like half a block before you're supposed to be braking, and you can't do that when you're going through like freaking roundabouts. Especially that's where I kept doing it, was the roundabouts, because the problem is you can't always tell when the person, if you need to brake or not, you know?
Yep.
Because when the person's coming around, you're like, are you going straight or are you coming this way, like whatever. Or if the person in front of you brakes suddenly, now that counts against you.
I don't know.
Like, the whole point is if you do well with it, it's like 45 days or something like that you keep it for. And if you do well with it, when you send it back in, they might give you a discount for being a good driver.
Up to 10% off your insurance costs. So fingers crossed. Put it this way though, I haven't set it off yet except for hitting the pothole.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. You hit a bump and it like triggers it. So I'm being a crabby butt and don't want to walk the trail.
I don't even know what road we're on right now. goes out that way too.
See, and that's, well, that's, yeah. Because that's the old part. Okay, so we're talking about the Waiwash Trail. It goes all through Oshkosh. And technically the trail we've taken you on that we were about to go on that's right by the freeway there, that goes under the bridge. That's a part of it, but it's like a newer part. It didn't used to be there. When they added the roundabouts and redid part of the freeway there, they went in and added the trail. Maybe someday we'll take the whole thing. But I used to take part of the trail because it goes behind the cemetery, and my parents and I used to bike it, and they would also go fishing back there. There's a really good fishing spot behind the cemetery, which we should show them. That whole area is kind of pretty. And we can visit my dead guinea pig.
Are you allowed to bury it there?
Well, it's actually in the cemetery. It's over by the water more.
Is there a pet cemetery there, or did you break the law?
We just buried my guinea pig in the ground and some flowers.
Okay.
What?
It's illegal.
Whatever. Don't really care. You know how I am about pets.
It's true.
Like when her Daegu died. And Joey. We put him in a very nice box. In case you don't know what a Daegu is, it's right there. I'm doing a lot of inserting of pictures today. But we used to have two of them, Fred and George.
And Charlie.
Huh?
We had the third one that turned out to be...
That was later.
Oh.
But I'm thinking originally we had Fred and George. Anyway, which one dies?
Can't say.
You've spoiled other things.
Fine, Fred dies.
Okay, so Fred, our Daegu, actually died.
Spoil. I never spoiled anything.
Yeah, you did the other day when we were opening the loot crate, and I pulled out the socks, and you were like, "Oh, is Harry on there too?" And you're like, "Spoilers." That's a bigger spoiler than Fred dying.
Everyone knew he was a Horcrux.
Okay, I'm just saying, it's still a bigger spoiler. Anyway,
no one cares about Harry. They just like the Weasley twins.
Anyway, okay, this is what I can fairly say. If by this point you have not read or seen,
Harry Potter.
I feel like there's like a cutoff date.
You're a bad person if you haven't read it.
That's not quite what I'm saying, but you know,
that's what I'm
it's kind of cool back here. I know that road. It's Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
Wow, we are so all over the place today. If you want to go back there, that'd be cool.
Listen to that song now.
Anyway, so Fred, our Daegu, died. Which I don't remember how he died. Did he just die? I think he just died.
He just died, yeah.
Ooh, that house is for sale.
You could not afford that house.
Don't care. So
it's like a multi-million-dollar house.
Anyway, are you going back to that?
Yeah, gotta turn around. Illegally on a corner.
You know you had too much money when...
You know, when that person watches our YouTube channel and gets offended, you're gonna feel bad.
Meh. Anyway, so Fred our Daegu died, and we went to, like, we put him in a nice box, decorated the box for him, and then Joey threw him in the dumpster.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You said you were going to.
I put him in the freezer because it was the middle of winter and the ground was frozen.
Oh, that's right. But you were going to throw him out, and I convinced you not to.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw him out.
That's right. It was my guinea pig that my dad threw in the... No, my dad threw in the dumpster.
You said the guinea pig got buried.
It did. But we made a nice box. Sorry, it happened twice with two different rodents here. So, with my... See, right there. It just went off.
That was not a hard stop. Or not even a stop, a slow down.
Anyway, so with my guinea pig, we put him in a nice box, we put little trinkets in there, we decorated the whole box, and then I found out that one of my parents threw him in the dumpster that night, thinking that I wouldn't really notice, somehow. So I bawled my eyes out, so in the rain they had to go out and dig through the dumpster to get my guinea pig. And then we buried him.
That's the worst story ever. What was it saying?
Cuddles. I had Cuddles and Nutmeg.
You named a male guinea pig Cuddles?
Yep. I also had Snowflake, but for like a day. Snowflake was a little white guinea pig. That was my first one, and it bit me in the belly button and my mom in the finger, so we returned him. And yeah, Snowflake was a him as well, I believe. Nutmeg was a she. But anyway, so Fred died, and he lived in our freezer for a very long time.
I mean, I guess you can't really have a very masculine guinea pig.
And then when we went to move, we almost left
Bump.
Fred in the freezer.
No, that was the little one that got killed by the cat.
No, I thought it was Fred that almost got left. No, Fred got left outside because you put Fred, like, by the garbage can, under the garbage can lid to, like, protect him. See, I don't think Fred was in the freezer. I think Fred was outside. The little one was in the freezer. Fred lived outside because it was winter. That's right, because you weren't worried about him needing to be frozen in the freezer. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Fred lived outside in a box.
Like such rednecks right now.
Fred lived outside in a box, and we almost left him there when we moved. And I think you finally convinced me to throw him out.
I was not attached to these rodents. They
And then
irritated me
the
a
little
lot.
one that died, because so after Fred died, we got a new one because Dagoos don't like to be alone.
Yeah,
we got
they have issues.
We got a new one, and we named it Charlie.
And we were guaranteed it was a male. Now
They told us
it's
really hard to
impossible
sex
tell.
them. Like their parts look pretty much like it's literally the difference between if it points this way or this way a tiny bit.
But they point the same way.
Especially when they're really
lies.
little.
You cannot tell.
But anyway, they told us it was definitely a male, so we named it Charlie, brought it home, and very little time later.
Charlie's could be a girl name.
Yep, it's a gender neutral name. That's fine. So Charlie was a she,
Not
and
a
Charlie
weasel.
had babies.
Sibling.
They had babies, and then our cat got to one of them,
Somehow got out of the cage.
and so that one died. And that's the one that when he killed it, I just came out and I saw like it was hanging from his mouth, and he dropped it on the floor, and I didn't know what to do.
He was so proud, and
He was.
You were so mean to him.
I wasn't mean. I
You
locked
told
him
him-
in the bathroom because I didn't know what to do,
You told him he was a bad cat.
and I cried, and then.
You cried for like 3 days.
And then I took I felt really bad. It was a baby Daegu. And then I took a piece of paper towel and just laid it over it because I didn't want to touch it because it like freaked me out and I was really sad.
So I come home from work and the cat's locked in the bathroom, and she keeps alternately shouting through the door at him that he's a bad cat. And this has been like hours before. And there's this like paper towel on the floor, and she's like in a ball on the floor, rocking and crying. And
So he wrapped up the Daegu in the paper towel. He put a little ribbon around it, and it lived in our
And-
freezer because we meant to go bury it.
and you bought it a flower and attached that under the ribbon.
Yes, I did. And then when we went to move, we almost forgot the Daegu in the freezer.
Which would have been hilarious.
What did we do with that one? Did you throw that one out too?
That's not what I told you at the time.
What did you tell me at the time?
That I buried it.
You're a horrible person. I hate you. You're bad.
I love you too.
What did I do? But anyway, so then we had to get rid of.
If I die, feel free to throw me in the dumpster. I will not care at that point.
So then we had to get rid of Charlie. We basically ended up getting rid of all the Dagoos at that point, right? Including the babies. Well, we gave away some of the babies to my cousin who has lots of animals. She works at an animal shelter and everything. And apparently, because the way rodents work is they don't really care about the whole family thing. So Dad kind of had a thing with at least one of the female babies, like right away. So then my cousin's Dagoos had babies because apparently they were pregnant when we gave them to them. We talked about dead things a lot today. I'm trying to think of what the title of this one's gonna be. Just dead things. Frozen Daegu on a stick. We had a lot of weird animal things happen between those two places. Because
Yeah.
we also had that stray cat,
Monty.
Monty. He was so cute. He was like I have pictures of him too, so there's a picture there. Super skinny, little orangish cat. And we heard him outside, right?
This again, I was at work, I believe, and I came home to find a strange cat in our bathroom.
And the only reason he hung out in the bathroom is because we were trying to keep him and Percy separate because Percy doesn't do well with other cats. That's part of why we ended up adopting him, was because we didn't have
He's not a very nice cat when it comes to other animals.
Yeah.
But he likes Peyton most of the time.
But anyway, Monty was really cute, and we ended up taking him to the shelter because we couldn't keep him because of Percy.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
and because 2 cats would make me want to kill something.
But then they renamed him John Tucker.
As in, John Tucker must die, John Tucker.
I feel like is really wrong in an animal shelter. I mean, at least they're a no-kill shelter now, so...
Well, yes, that's good.
But he got adopted, like, right away. He was so friendly and so cute.
He had this freakishly long tail, though.
And his nose was so silly, remember? It was like this little pink, like...
Yeah, he had a squash face, but he was a long, skinny cat, and he had this crazy long, skinny tail. I thought he was ugly. He was very nice, but he was ugly.
I thought he was cute.
Yeah, because he was a nice cat.
He was one of those cats where, like, we might have been able to, like, make money off of, like, Grumpy Cat on the internet because he looked a little...
Well, darn it, then. Okay, he was a cute cat because he was a nice cat, but he was not an attractive cat.
I thought he was.
He was ugly. But we did consider, we're like, Percy, you're kind of a brat. She's trade you in.
Plus, this cat's skinnier and lighter and doesn't hurt us when he sits on us.
Oh.
Which, just to clarify, we have tried with this cat.
He's been on 3 different diets. We've tried making him exercise. I think short of doing the treadmill in the bathtub thing, we've tried everything.
Would not go for it.
No. He's also not declawed. And like the last time we did a diet for him, he got really grumpy and like trying to scratch us all the time because he thought he wasn't getting enough food.
Yeah. And he's not, I don't, like, everybody says he's really fat.
He's really fat.
He's fat, but he is much less fat than some cats I've seen. Like, your grandparents' cats, oh my goodness, I wish I had pictures of those. Cats, second fattest cats I've ever seen.
Died, though.
Well, okay, they were the fattest cats. I mean, they weren't just fat, like, it was like the round. It was like they looked solidly just...
They were just flubber, there's nothing else to them.
They looked like barrels. They literally were shaped like barrels. I don't know. It was, but then there was our friend Allie's cat.
Which we don't know Allie anymore, so we can't ask her if we can put a picture of her up on the internet.
I could blur her face.
Her cat was the fattest cat in history.
There's this picture of her holding him, and literally he's like, his head's up here, and his body like just goes all the way down to her, basically. Like
yourself, you can't see it.
I know, I'm realizing that. He's just huge.
Well, she said...
And they tried with him, too.
She has to give him baths because he's stinky. He's too fat to wash himself.
Oh, that poor cat. We tried taking Percy for walks.
He's got a leash.
He doesn't like it.
He gets terrified every time he goes out the door.
And it's because he was stray when we got him. He had been a stray for... I don't think it was very long, though, honestly.
I don't know if he was thin.
But that's the thing, yeah, when we got him, he was like... I mean, he was a little too skinny when we first got him, and then he bulked up a little bit. I mean, he's built like a bobcat, almost. Is that the one? No, the other one?
What?
A bobcat.
Like the wild ones with no tails?
But I'm saying, like, the stocky build that he has. Like, when he's in good shape, he's very muscular, and he's just a big built cat, and then he gained the weight. But he was a very handsome cat when we first got him. And you guys were, like, inseparable. You guys just snuggle all the time.
Yeah.
And then he got fat.
And grumpy. So...
Tractor test drive today.
They call it the rodeo. There's a big event going on at my work that I'm not allowed to say on the internet that you can clearly see.
You can test drive the tractors.
Yeah, that's the rodeo area.
We need to bring Peyton. She asks to drive him all the time.
It ends in 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, you see my eyes? Someone wouldn't go to bed last night.
What? What are you talking about?
I kept trying to get you to go to bed for like hours last night.
No, we played Destiny with you never saying anything about it. And then I finally called it quits on it because I was getting frustrated with
you
it.
You kept us up for like another 2 hours.
It was for like half an hour.
No.
Fine, it was an hour playing
An hour
Heads
and
Up.
a half or more.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was after 3:30 when we went to bed.
Whatever.
Can I just sleep here? You go work for
Technically,
me.
you're at work.
If I punched in and came back to the parking lot and slept in the car, would they notice?
Mm.
Hmm.
You say you're monitoring the parking lot.
I mean, I'm on the premises, right?
No. We should probably stop recording because it's getting really long.
Yeah, you're gonna be editing all of this out.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I love you.
Love you too.
You want to say bye?
Nah, good.
He doesn't love you.
I don't.
So it's super dark, but I just want to update you guys. It's late at night. It's like 11. I'm going to run to the store because Peyton had to come home early today from my parents because she threw up 5 times and she was miserable. Let me put it this way. Peyton she's had some sniffles and stuff here, but she's never been fully sick yet with us. And the last time she threw up was back when she was like 6 months old, when she was breastfeeding, and just like, I don't even know what happened. So she has never really thrown up for us, and this is really weird for us, and it's so sad. If you're a parent, you understand, like, seeing your kid, there's something so weird, like, anybody throwing up sucks. But watching a body that tiny do that when it has nothing in it, and then your child is begging you for food, but you don't want to give it to her because you know it's probably just going to make her throw up again, so you're trying to give her water. It's heartbreaking. But she took a bath and she ate a teeny bit of just plain rice, and then she just woke up now asking for some more, so we gave her a little more rice, and she hasn't thrown up since then, but it was like 6 times total today. So I'm running to the store to get her just some easy to eat stuff for if she wakes up again tonight, and then for tomorrow. So we're gonna go run to festival and probably get me and Joey some kind of late night snack at this point too. So just wanted to update everybody.